Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we coming to the plate now, Mark Payton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 34.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Rodriguez is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Joey Votto is the second out of the opening frame. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as with two away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one. Now at the plate, Jared Kelenic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Here's the pitch.
The left fielder, Jared.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you got to applaud this team. They've scratched and clawed their way back to 500, and they're playing good fundamental baseball right now. They got some pitchers who can execute, and they got some guys who can drive the ball out of the ballpark. This should get interesting for this team as the summer progresses.
And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Ready on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. In there at the letters 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, something elevate.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So we'll take one more look And, boy, he just continues to hit the
Batting
ball out
fourth.
of the ballpark at an
The
alarming
shortstop.
rate. What a year. Next up for the Red Sox,
Arauz.
Jonathan Arauz. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's count 0-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Senzel brings it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fifth.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Strike taken up in the zone. On the year, Verdugo is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. For the Red Sox. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's
Digging
it.
in, Phillip Ervin.
Right fielder, number 6. Phillip.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Galvis behind 0-2. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Jackie.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Junior.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The catcher, Christian.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Zue Lin. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate.
Lin.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Well, the Red Sox coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. Winker, originally from New York State. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Left side. Devers has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Now here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail here 4-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Red Sox, the third baseman
in there for strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And she'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Devers leads off second with nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Wade Miley is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and he gets plenty of this one, sent out to deep left field. Is it high enough? It is a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0. To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Verdugo stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The center fielder, Jackie.
Infield
Bradley.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Zue Lin.
Into the box, Zue Lin. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he takes strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Irvin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Standing in, Mark Payton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Joey Votto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Nicholas Castellanos will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
0-2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. One left for Cincinnati. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, The left
So the
fielder.
batting order turns over now and set to go Jared Kelnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't
Up
matter
next
if it's
for the
0-2,
Red
2-0.
Sox.
He's locked.
The
He has
designated
great
hitter,
bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack,
Mark
Nero,
Eden.
of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking at pepper that green monster.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Here's Jackie
the
Bradley
center
now.
fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch pulled high in the air out to right field. Irvin will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Reds. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Got him to go down swinging there. Philip Irvin is retired to lead off the 5th. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Popped him up. Chavis has a play. And that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. To try it again, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Zue Lin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Payton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The first baseman.
Digging in now, Michael Chavis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left field.
At the plate, Jared Kelnick. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Stepping up now, Nick Senzel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The catcher, Tucker.
Hey, listen, Nero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Payton.
Into the box now, Mark Payton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kelnick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Ready now, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Smoke toward third. Devers fields it cleanly. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batter.
J.D. Martinez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Payton is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Arauz. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that's dead center for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line toward right center. Payton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jeffrey Springs comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Eugenio Suarez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Now here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. Freddie Galvis has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Reds ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Called strike 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
To first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Senzel's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. Last time through was a base hit. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Colton Brewer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 48, Colton Brewer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
This pitch is popped up. Brewer is under it near the mound, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit out towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10. Robert Stevenson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 55, Robert.
Zue Lin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Now to the plate, Jared Kelnick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit. The home. Nick Castellanos now starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ryan Brazier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
The third baseman, number 7.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The right fielder, number 6.
To the plate now, Phillip Ervin. 0-1 the count.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
The Reds down to their last strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right field.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
This is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Another 0-2 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening.
Batting second.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Eovaldi, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third.
Now the Red Sox DH, Cesar Puello, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gray into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set, the 0-1. In his career, Martinez brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Big number 67 on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So here's Michael Chavis now. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, where that changeup's going to beat me.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Jesse Winker is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th.
First pitch of the at-bat.
34.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds get Bobby Dahlbeck. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peyton is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 99.
Riding in once again, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter.
stepping in, Cesar Puello. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Senzel brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Freddie.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Galvis behind 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
This year against right-handed pitching, Senzel brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Travis Jankowski will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Fouled off.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Reds lead 1. They're down here 5-1.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year.
Leading off.
In fact,
for
with
the
the
Red
highest
Sox,
team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Michael Chavis is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches. Has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Strike 2. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the two first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 2. Chavis over at second. Dahlbeck at first with no outs. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Galvis on to Votto, and they get the double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch is the knuckleball taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Nick Castellanos now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 33.
In now, Jesse Winker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 7-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The batter, number 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Christian Vasquez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley and left center, and that'll get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Michael Chavis stands in as he looks at a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive? No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count, here's the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. From the belt, kicks and deals. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner up.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck singled home run in his last time up.
The first baseman.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Dahlbeck.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Alex Verdugo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Throw won't get him.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is home run number 63 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. 0-1 the count. Called strike. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Jankowski is there. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out toward right center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Michael Chavis is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now, and now this is bobbled in left.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Bobby Dahlbeck is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready now for Cincinnati, Travis Jankowski. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single. In is Joey Votto now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1, and as you can. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Jankowski moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he takes strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jankowski's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cesar Puello. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Winker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and striding into the box, Jesse Winker. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mark Payton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Martinez giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's off the green monster. Bogaerts rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw. will be too late.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year
Now
with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
In there, strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Vasquez possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Michael Chavis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jankowski's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So digging in now, Rafael Devers, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Jankowski's there to put it away and finally put an end to the nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 70.
He's set and the pitch. Freddie Galvis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter number
stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Senzel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Travis Jankowski. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Cesar Puello. And that's in there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Peyton is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. At the plate, Joey Votto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill on your chances as a professional.
No balls and 1 strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castellanos has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Popped him up. Dahlbeck will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Number 7.
Reds down to their final out now. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 18-1 this evening.